So I'm going to style this cursor, and I'm going to tweak this a little bit. I am going to say state. I'm going to put room in state and put name and description as properties of that. Just makes me feel better. So this should be this dot state dot room dot description, and or what? Oh yeah, never mind this. Forget handle submit for a moment. This should be this dot state dot room dot name. This dot state dot room dot description. Handle change should now. To me, this makes this a little easier to figure out. So now what I need to do is make a copy of the room object that's there now. Const room equals a copy of this dot state dot room. Room square bracket ev target name equals ev dot target dot value. This dot set state room. That feels better to me. I think that's clearer. Also, it makes handle submit a lot simpler. This dot props dot add room. This dot state dot room. No brackets necessary. Still work. Scrum. Agile. Product owners. Still works. So interesting note here. Maybe it's interesting. It's a note in any case. If I had just initialized room as an empty object, here's what it would do. It would work, but I would get a warning every time. Show the form, start typing, and it tells me, warning, a component is changing an uncontrolled input of type text to be controlled. Input elements should not switch from uncontrolled to controlled or vice versa. Decide between using a controlled or uncontrolled input element for the lifetime of the component. So because we said value equals this.state.room.name, that started as undefined. So React did not take control of that component when the page first loaded. Once we started typing, value was actually set to something valid, so it took it over. So it was actually switching from an uncontrolled, regular old DOM type input into a React controlled input. So if we initialize that to actually have name and description there all along, then we don't get that warning. Works basically the same either way, but it's better to do it this way. Refactor RoomForm state works exactly like it did before, but now I have this room object because I just think this is clearer. Oops.